Here we go. Well, this is it. We're in the main menu, guys. Nothing much has changed here that you can see. But now I go new game, and look at this. I can now click colonize the Almagest system. We're gonna colonize. We're gonna do some colonizing here. So here we go. All right, bro. There's definitely some jokes you made there. Probably not. Probably not. Not make them in poor taste. Back to your roots, bruh. Please. Are you guys ready for this? All right. This is not it. I'm skipping it. Tomorrow. So here we are. I've just loaded in to Space Engineers 2 planets. I know you might have been confused by that video, but there is more than meets the eye, but you'll have to wait and see for that. So here we are. Wow.
Ivan, I made it, but just barely. How are the colonists?
The cryopods are stable. Thanks for asking how I'm doing, though.
What is that? Voices! Voices! Lore! I'm so excited. Oh, this is so amazing. So anyway, here I am. It's actually running very nicely at 1440p for me here while streaming, which is good. And we have this view out over this. Now look at this. And you see all this here. Like, I wonder what could be here, guys. What do you reckon this could all mean? Maybe we'll check out some of it. I told Aaron we wouldn't go off too many tangents today, but still, we can probably, still admire some of the sights here. So, like I'm telling you guys, I've been telling you for a while the kind of generational leap when it comes to how good these planets look. It's crazy, honestly. So, ooh, what have we got up there? Ooh, in the sky. Very nice. So here's a little pod here. Okay. Very nice. Now we have some, objectives here. Now this, of course, kind of plays out. This is your first experience, and for many, it could be their first experience as space engineers. So they're obviously going to be needing to know how to actually play here. So we have got some guidance. And we've also got the colonization progress. We'll bring up the progress in a little bit here. Let's just kind of experience the first steps as we walk around this new planet. So we've got an objective complete. I love that. Wow. And the music. How's the volume, guys? Do you want more sound, more game sound, less game sound? Investigate the ship. All right, I'm going there. All right, so we've completed our objective, and straight away here we can see this beautiful new holographic effect for the kind of build state here. This is very nice. So of course, when you first start off here, it's good that we get kind of some directions of where we're starting out. So let's push on here. The next mission is to excavate your way into the cave. So I'm gonna whip out my drill. Now I know the drill sound is maybe a little loud for the stream. So I'm gonna turn it down slightly here. Let's just see.
What do you see?
I found an unfinished atmospheric ship. I'm heading into what looks like an old mine. Maybe I can find some ores to repair it. Good news. The drill still works. I've detected multiple ore deposits.
Maybe it can find a better brother while it's at it.
Ivan, I know you're still angry, but I'm gonna make this right.
Just don't forget about me up here.
Okay, so I'm not going to try and talk over the wonderful voices there, but here we go into the cave. You've got these lovely icons for the different ores. Yeah, I like that. And again, here is jetpack. So this kind of plays out a little bit as like a tutorial, right? So if you know, imagine you never played before, so how to control it, going through that, and then obviously X to turn it on. So we do make sure we do this correctly. And I think there's the, yeah, like there's a lot of like satisfaction when you complete things. And that's something that is 100% going to be expanded upon. So there's an interesting thing here as well. I just realized, I turned my light on, right? But you guys see when I press light again, there's like the light icon with an A. That's pretty neat. You'll see what that means in a second if you don't guess what it is. So here we've got some ore. And we first got to mine a specific amount. We need 100 kilos of nickel. All right, that's nickel complete. Can run down to this. Oh, hold on. I need like a ton of iron. I love the way it adds up on the screen though. It's super nice as we're doing it here. Like it's like a multiplier. There we go. I love this. Ooh. Here we can see our inventory. Yeah. All right. So we see we've got 152 kilos. And okay, very good, very good. So this looks a little bit different. Am I right? Let's continue on. So now we just got to find our silicon. You up here. And we didn't need very much silicon. So now, oh no, wait, what? Objective complete. Oh, that's all right. We did do it. Okay, great. Okay, now return to the ship. It's a little bit of a mining tutorial. Right. So now we can begin to fix the ship. Now, this is another change from Space Engineers 1, and that is backpack building. So check it out. Bring out the welder, and when I hover over these blocks, you can see that I can use raw materials to weld up these blocks. So in this case, I can see that this needs 500 kilos of iron, 20 kilos of silicon for this battery. And this doesn't stop later gameplay from using components, and that you build, you'll have your production, your assemblers and stuff like that, and the gear forge is something that we'll find a little bit later. I'm not going to jump ahead too much here, but there are also components, but you can make basic components using your backpack. Your backpack has like built-in refining and production for some stuff. So it definitely makes it that you can jump in really quickly, and you can start building just by materials that you find. So here we go. There we go. So now we have the battery done. And you see as I'm doing this, there's like a bar that's like the completion bar, 69, nice. But when I carry on, you'll see another bar at the top that says like crafting components, right? So it's kind of crafting components for these blocks as I'm welding them up here. So that basically is the backpack building, and it's definitely new, and I've been playing around with it, and I am a big fan. It doesn't stop you from expanding crazy automated production later on, but for kind of early game, it's a massive game changer. So now the next thing, also I love all of the contextual hints here. We have the construction stages over there, so we can close that, but that's the really nice thing about SE2. There's so many contextual tooltips that help you understand what to do, what something is, and I think that's really, really game changing. Okay, so let us continue, we have a little sneak peek at the grinder as well. There we go. I think we'll get to use it later. But that was the other thing I wanted to show real quick is you see how we've got this head torch. It should work here. That when I fly, you guys won't see it, but this is an automated head torch now. So I didn't turn it on there. Like when it detects darkness, it turns on. And then when I come out to the light, I think it switches off. Is it on? I think it is off. It is off. It's still on auto, but it's switched off. So that's a really small thing, but it's super nice actually that it just switches. You don't need it. So, right.
So, what's the plan?
I'll look for a way to reach orbit and gather the materials and components to repair the Calypso.
Then move fast. I've been stuck on this ship for 10,000 years. I don't want to spend another second on it.
Yeah, I would not even. 10,000 years in cryo. All right. So we got to crack on then. So we're going to fly down. I'm going to do some... Now, I promised you guys that I wouldn't crash at all on this stream. So let's see. Is that palm trees I see? Give me... Ooh, another, so that we've arrived. Oh, yeah, that's so true. Let me jump back in the cockpit and see the hands. Give it a second. Hey, there we go. We love a bit of idle animations. So now we are inside, and we have to fix this conveyor line. I guess this is part of our introduction to hydrogen thrust here as well. Obviously, we need that to get out of here. But for these, we need iron. Iron, we need like... Oh, let's see. We need to get enough to repair all this. So there's like 200. Okay, fine. So now we're just going to go find some spots to mine. We have to do one thing. Let's get out the drill and... Okay, I just removed it in the end. Ended up cutting it down. Oh, there's a big iron thing right there. Perfect. Keep an eye on that. We're going to need a lot of iron. Those rocks look beautiful. Like, imagine if you're running this maxed out graphics, max ray tracing and all. As like I say, I'm simply turning it down for the fact that I'm streaming at the same time, but it's this is, think of this as like a baseline. Like it can look even better than this. You turn up everything. Ooh, man. Okay. All right. Aaron says to check out the landing pad. Ooh. Okay. Got a crate here. Let's see what we can find here. We have another ship, another grasshopper. Little conveyors, storage. Now this is interesting. We have the battery, right? And in the batteries we have... I'm removing power modules from batteries. Press F to insert power module with the highest charge. And now if I look in my inventory, I can see that I have power modules. And I can see the kind of... Hold on. Yeah. This is good. Now when I press F, I'm replacing the power module. So I could take out power modules from one battery and put them in another one. So that's a pretty cool thing there. A little look around. Ooh, got a bed. Beds are always good. Ooh. Very nice. Don't mind me exploring the facilities here. 250 kilos. Right. Let's got the O2 generator, oxygen tank. So let's start welding. And it's not gonna let me weld this because it's not, this is, you know, it's not connected, so it's not letting me. Go here. Moving on. And really, guys, your feedback is going to be crucial for all this. It's one thing like seeing it being played, but once you actually play it tomorrow, it's going to be really important, I think. Telling the team what you like, what you don't like, and so on.
Status update?
I just finished fixing something,
Ooh.
and I've got a new location to check out.
This is turning into a wild goose chase.
I know, but I feel like I'm being guided.
Let's hope your mysterious guide knows how to find the parts to fix the Calypso.
Oh, so cool. I'm so not used to this. Look at this. Amazing. Do not stand in the flame. It's okay. These suits are fly retardant, so it's fine. Ooh, big red button. Ooh, another big red button. Hold F to refuel. Don't mind if I do. Okay, so that's the next objective. Now, where have we got to next? Yeah, and it's true, as someone pointed out, I was following the instructions, right? I was supposed to go and mine some ore, but you are right. I could have probably come over here and borrowed... You can see here, look. Oh, that's actually a neat thing. So if I actually grind down this using the grinder... That actually is a great example of showing you how that works. So if I come back over here and I grind this down, if I switch the welder, you see how it's like... I'm trying to remember how I... Yeah. I can switch between component mode, see? And I have the components that I grinded down, and then raw mode. So you can use R for switching between modes. So again, like backpack building, using like raw materials, and then using components which you can produce obviously much quicker later on, or you can find and grind down. So that's again showing the difference between raw mode and component modes. I heard Gollum there. Like I was about to do a Gollum impression, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. Maybe another time. So carrying on then. So we're going to explore a bit. I'm locked down. Beautiful. I want to go check out I want to quickly go check out on the way. We've got to go over the hill here. I want to go down to like this like beachy. I want to see if I can find you guys some palm trees. Small side quest here. Now, luckily, SE2 is very nice with the, you can have some pretty decent knocks and you don't, get damaged. Oh, here we go. Hey. Never thought I'd see the day. Palm trees in the Space Engineers universe. So nice. All right, we'll continue on. So we have to find the abandoned weather station. Eat the coconut. All right, I'll show off my skills here as well. To do a barrel roll. Let's go for it. Ooh. Oh, this is forest area. I also want to show you guys this as well, because the kind of the foliage, it can get super dense in places. Let's just like take it down here real quick to this like forested area up on the mountain, because I honestly think part of this is just checking out the beauty of Space Engineers 2. Look at this. Just the joys of going for a walk in the forest. Atmospheric thrust gets less effective at higher altitude. Be careful. Yeah. I told you, I'm going to make it through at least one stream without having any incident. All right. Area looks like Star Citizen Microtech. And that's the other thing as well. Think about it, that there's gonna be, there's other planets, guys. There's other planets in this release, which I don't think we're gonna get to today. But also, think of it like this. In the future, there's gonna be Biblios, which is a water planet, which will come with water, of course. Oh, and the clouds! Okay, so we're really high up here. Come over the hill. And what do we have here? A mountain research facility, it looks like. Investigate the ship. Wow, the cloud. Okay, we'll have a little fly through in the clouds in a second, I think. All right.
Yes, I found a hydrogen-powered ship, meaning it's space-capable.
Finally. This is going to massively increase your ability to search for what we need and get me out of here.
That's the spirit, Ivan.
All right. We're coming for you, Ivan. Ivan. Look at this fine, majestic ship. Prepare the ship. Okay, so there's a mining camp up there. Yeah, it's windy up here, John. Think about it. Oh, well, I will show this. It's asking me to. So when we see in the colonization progress, guys. Are you ready for it? So we're going to press M. Wow. So here we are in the Verdure sector. Now, we also have the Kemik sector. Obviously, Delfos sector here. And there's lots of other sectors that you can see. And just a little sneak peek for later. You have the Biblios sector. And that might be where Biblios appears in the future. So you have discovered objects, raw materials in each sector. You have the kind of percentage that you've colonized. And then you also have the overall to the top right here as well. There's a button down here. Oh, behind me. Hold on. Oh, other way. Oh. That says... fast travel. So that might have some relation to the colonization progress. It's grayed out right now, the fast travel button, but you guys can probably guess in the future what that might look like. So here's some of the raw materials that we've come across so far. So yeah, this is the colonization. We have the GPS markers as well that we can add. Oh, you can't see it, it's behind me. Yeah, so add GPS marker down here. So let's push on. And we can have a look around this base here, but probably I might have to come back for these power modules. Let's have a sneak peek inside. Ooh. What is this? Gearforge. There it is, turning away. Gearforge can be used to manufacture various items and to upgrade your tools. Select the item to see what resource it needs and place those resources to slot in front of the Gearforge. So we can open the inventory of the Gearforge, and obviously again, feels a bit familiar, right? Input, output of the Gearforge, here at the weather station. So this is already something that you guys are seeing new. Let's see what else we have around here. Oh, it goes downstairs as well. Oh, this has got to have some loot in it, please. Ah, this is 100% where you'd expect there to be like a golden chest at the bottom of the stairs. Oh man, got him. Oh wow. Yeah, I don't think I'll explore all of this, guys. I say there's things for you guys to find out there. So I think I'll push on, but very nice. Free air? That's true. So here we go then. And what we'll do is we'll go up to the mining camp here I'm also going to fly in the clouds a little bit on my way, as we're so high up. Wow. Hold on. All right, coming in hot. Cloud cover. Yeah, the ship needs more power. So, here we go. Let's check out what we've got here. Locate ores. All these, I still think these power modules are going to come in handy at some point. Press Y. Joke, please don't. Like, I kind of want to go through all these inventories and see if I can find anything, but... Nah, I'm not sure. So once again, I'm going to turn on that automated light thing, guys. If I turn on L... So that's light on. That's light automatic. And it is... Well, I mean, let me see again. Because I'm outside now. I want you to see... Well, you guys will just think I'm pressing it, so it probably doesn't help if I'm... It's going to be automated, but... So it's off right now. It's on automatic mode, but it's off. Is it off? Wait. No, I think it's on. It makes this really cool sound when it turns on. It's like this noise. Ah, it is on. It is on. So we need to find a lot of iron. Nickel. Ooh, this is cool. There it is. So I'm going to have to do a couple of runs here, I think. I'm going to have to go back, take this. I don't think the ship has cargo, actually. So I'm going to have to... Maybe it does. Let me see. I don't remember finding a cargo container in my first... okay, so we've got the survival kit there. The battery up top. What is this? Oh, this is the top of the survival kit. Okay, yeah. So I think we just have to fly this back for now. Do a couple of runs. So, and I still think this is a massive step, guys. Planets. Beautiful planets at that. What is this down here? This is kind of interesting. Hold on. What is this? Is this like being dug out? Well, you know there's caves, guys. We haven't got to the caves yet. Hold on. So we'll try and find the caves in a bit. It's like this. I think this is part of the map there. So we have to do a little bit of exploration here. Ravine, yeah. Please run out of power. You would like that, wouldn't you? No, I'm gonna change the... I'm gonna take out this power module, and you'll see. You'll see how easy it is. So let's just start. We'll like deposit all the iron here. So building the survival kit. Okay. Putting down the iron on the hydrogen thruster. Okay. Okay, hydrogen thruster number 2. This looks so good though. This. I think I'll only have to do one more run because I think most of the stuff I needed was iron. I just need now 150 kilos and then I think cobalt is the other one I need. Let's replace the battery before I forget. So we're going to take the battery out. And now when I go in, I have 0 power. So it suddenly dropped down, and I'm not going anywhere. So let's run over here. Don't mind if I do. I only need 1. And what is cool about it is it'll put automatically, as it says, the one with the highest charge. Boom. And we're back, 100%. Easy. And actually what I can probably do is I can put the other one back in, right? Get that going on there. So there we go. You were hoping I would forget? Come on. What are you guys gonna build? Here's a question for you guys. What's the first thing you're gonna build in once you've kind of played through this here yourselves? What will be the first thing that you build in survival? On planets. Or just on planets in general. Boom. There's that automatic light I was talking about, guys. It's so nice. I mean, it's a small thing. Most people remember to turn it on, but it's still like it's a subtle thing. Feels good. So there's a little thing we can kind of crawl through here. Probably use the remove button instead. That's much quicker as always. And wow, here we found a little cobalt cave. Yes, no wheels just yet. I know that was definitely something that's come up. But like in many things, wanted everything to be done right. So I'm actually gonna mine a bit more because I might need more resources, right? So might as well take what I need. All right, I've still got some iron left. I've still got some cobalt. So I think I just need to get some nickel. I think I have nickel, but I'll make sure I'll get another little bit of nickel here. I want to go find a cave. Have you guys seen the cave videos that some of the creators have posted? And actually, the official channel posted a beautiful cave, I don't know, like the best way to word it. Like it's like a cave that's like a hole, like on the flat surface, like almost like a sinkhole kind of cave. If that makes sense. All right. Can this? Oh, yeah, that's not a bad idea. Okay, hold on. Let me. Well, we can paint this new one here. Let's paint. Okay, let's see if I'm gonna do this. See if we can get this welded up. Look at those big old pipes wrapped around that. Nice, nice.
The ship's ready. There's a hydrogen generator on board, but we're missing ice. I'm heading to the mountains to collect some.
Hell yeah. Let's go to the ice cave. But we can let's see here. Wait. Haha. Do I have this? You know, there's still a little bit of SE1 on me. I reached for my I was reaching for like the block to paint a block to paint it, but then I was like, hold up. We've got this. So let's have a look what we've got. Let's replace all of the blue with like a dark green. Ooh. Then maybe replace all of the gray with like a white. Oh, damn. All right. What about this? All right. Maybe put a little bit of, do a little bit of lighter green as well somewhere. Ooh. I know. So there's some of that like muscle memory that's still in me from SE1. All right, got a little bit of custom paintwork on here now. So we'll come back for this. Before we take that off, let's go and go get some ice. Oh, there's a car container, isn't there? I think. Yeah, let's drop off this stuff. So in here you can see inside we've got a bunch of power modules. So we can just move all this across. Get all this out of there. Now let's go and fly. Okay. Coming up on the ice cave. Even the entrance to this looks super cool. See that light turn on again a second? Okay. Wait. Oh, there it is. Hands free. Frosty. Ooh. Some bits of ice on the ground. So we've got this, but then actually down here, a little spiral. Like a more It's more solid ice here, I think, rather than the scrapings from the side of the wall here. So it's probably like a little frozen cave lake, isn't it? That's the good stuff. There we go. 2,000? All right, we're going to keep going for a bit. Lord, it doesn't have water yet, but it's coming, and it is going to be oh so glorious.
There's something familiar about this landscape.
What do you mean?
Scots pine, oak, daisies, earth species. The trees alone are centuries of years old, spreading over vast regions.
But the first ships from the Bering Project could have only arrived 10 years ago. There's no way this could have developed naturally.
Agreed. But the mystery will have to wait. Repairing the Calypso comes first.
You heard him. The mystery will have to wait. Like I say, guys, the future is unbelievably bright for SE2. Like, you look at this, and you think about what's being built here. And then you think about all the things that are already have been said to be coming. Water, mechanical locks, NPCs, you name it. So let's get this this ship ready to ride. Put the ice in. You can see the O2 HE generator cooking. Backed, locate the crash site. Okay, so it references an orbital station called Valian Station. Locate the crash site and receive the coordinates. So we're going to hop in. Yeah, let's leave that going there. Let's actually just take the grasshopper out for now. Just as we're bouncing about. We'll come back because I think we're just going over here to locate this shipwreck. And remember, guys, this planet will have water as well in the future. And I think you guys can, probably see how that will look, right? So there'll be water on, existing planet, but also there will be Byblos, which is like a water planet as well. Okay, wow. See a shipwreck down there.
Have you left already?
I'm sorry, no. Not yet. I spotted a larger shipwreck over the ridge. I'm going to check it out.
What do you hope to find?
Something.
Wow.
Anything that can help us.
This sounds like a waste of time, Miro.
That. A huge rock. Wow. Look at this. It's a pretty cool looking ship. Alright, let's see then. It's a nice flat spot here. Careful. Okay. Oh! I don't know. I don't think I would have died from that, but that was just okay. Wow, look at this thing. Yeah, how did this crash? Look at the view from here. It's beautiful. Like I can convert this into maybe into a cliffside base at this point. So enter the shipwreck. It's a nice looking ship. Wow. Ooh, gyroscope. Find your way deeper into the wreck. Grinding. Okay. What? That wasn't me. Oh my, that's like sending off ballistic That definitely wasn't me there. All right. Carrying on. I guess that one little... that structural support was holding up the entire ship. Well, at least my ship's okay. Could have been worse. Let me go get that. You can re-crash an already crashed ship. Hey, it's fully functional. There we go. I think I'm maybe not gonna park on this anymore. Let's just set it down on the... Oh, there's a nice little landing patch of voxel here. Perfect. There we go. No more accidents. So maybe what... I don't know. That's a... Watch out for booby traps or something. This looks so good. There's a lot of parts on this as well. Look at the way it like skidded down here. It was in that moment. Look, I didn't crash anything, all right? It was, at this point, it was wreckage. I just... Nope. I'm just so blown away with this game, I've got nothing smart to say. Alright, let's continue on. I love that you go in here and it's just like that, kind of like... sound behind you of things falling. Anyway, very nice corridor here. Wow. Okay. What have we got here? Explore. Aha. Right. These aren't attached to anything, so this should be fine, right? Anything in here? Okay. Right, so we have a control seat. So as you guys can see, we're kind of playing through this, but it's giving... A lot of you guys know how to play either Space Engineers 1, but also Space Engineers 2, but this is going to be the intro for many new players, and hopefully, you know, friends and family that you'll introduce to this game, and yeah, this will be guiding them through the different mechanics. Okay, so we've jumped in. Return to the weather station, stock your ship with supplies and ice, then depart to Valian station. Copy. So we've got the coordinates.
Just downloaded a waypoint, Valian station, belonging to the Colonization Authority.
Who or what is that?
Apparently, it's an orbital station built to support colonization in the Almagest System. The logs mention contracts and rewards.
Finally. This can get me out of here. Get up there and see what's on offer.
What a view. We're coming, Ivan. All right. Look at this ship. It's not even damaged. We had so much fun. And what a little adventure that was. It nearly was very, very bad. All right. Let's do some low flies here. Damn. Look at the density of all these... I love this so much. It can get even denser. Like, it varies quite a bit depending where you're at. Look at this spot down here. Right. Wow. What a beautiful mountain. A day to fly lower. Look, the next stream I can crash, okay? Today's stream, I want to get through an entire stream without a single collision. I'll sleep so well. The earlier incident, this was... I wouldn't count that. That was just natural causes. Rusted metal. Right. So, let me take this moment to ask you guys. First impressions of Space Engineers 2, planets, and survival foundations. What are we thinking chat. I gotta know. Hell yeah. We're waiting for the clip. Haven't seen a lot of survival. Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, I think when you think of SE1 survival, like, of course, we've been obviously following this story so far, learning about certain mechanics, obviously mining, backpack building, ice for hydrogen thrusts. But yeah, I think we're leaving now. So before we leave, because we're going to space, we're going to the Valian station. Is there anything else? I'll ask Aaron. Aaron, do you reckon we can check out anything else before we head out, or should we just head out? It's so beautiful. Like, I love, like, the cloud, like, varies in height, so it can kind of take over the, kind of ends up the weather station being in the clouds a little bit as well. Needs more clang? Wow. Look, let's be happy there is no clang. When the NPCs talk, it's impressive. 10 out of 10. I'm probably going to buy it tomorrow when it drops tomorrow. That's amazing. So yeah, please do join us tomorrow, guys. Because that's going to be a great place for, honestly, like I say, questions and also covering what's coming in the future. Because let me tell you, the last 12 months has been exciting for SE2 and SE1, of course. But the next 12 months, there is going to be so much beautiful things. And this is a huge step. Like, being able to come down here to the planets, and people love... I know it's called Space Engineers, but I know, like, even when I'm playing SE1, we spend a lot of time on planets. I honestly think more time on planets than we do in space. It's just fun. And then obviously going to space and traveling to other planets is cool, but it's definitely a big deal. And then once once we get more features to do on planets as well. I mean, wheels and water, other things in the future. It will just elevate the planet's experience even more. Like, look out over this view, guys. I really think that you can see the future, if you know what I mean. And do you remember as well, guys, I don't know if we've said, I can't remember if we specifically stated, but there's so many, there's actually more like kind of biomes, if that makes sense, to find. So we've kind of seen like alpine and forest, and we've seen a little bit of the kind of beach palm trees, but there are like more varied biomes to discover. And I guess you'll just have to discover them tomorrow. I'm running up the hill for dramatic effect. So nice. All right then, so let's hop into our vehicle and head to space. Here we go. Ooh, that's a bit of thrust right there. And setting a course, Valian Station 22222. 3, 2, 1. Thrust. I think the effects are slightly... I don't remember now. I think the effects are missing slightly. It's interesting. Yeah, take everything with a grain of salt, guys. There should be more flame, I think, so... Aaron can confirm. Through the cloud layer. We've only got 5% hydrogen, actually. We'll be fine, but still. Wow. It's going down quite slowly. You guys saw the flame earlier, right? You saw the flame, you know, with the, when we were at that facility, we turned it on and I was putting my face in it. So you saw it a little bit earlier on today. Wow. So on off the ship. Okay, let me get out of, I should be fine, right? We're approaching Valian Station, but look at that atmosphere. It looks beautiful. The way it kind of fades off there. I want to hit this thing. You know me. Let me take to the right a little bit. Wow. So if I just stop, let's see if I can reset this guy. Yeah, I'm not sure, Aaron. I'll have to have a look at that one. That's why it's a sneak peek stream after all. Oh! This came in quite hot. Oh, look at that new discovery. That was so cool. Satisfying music. I get my dopamine hit. But, oh, of course, because... Oh, this is a pretty neat trick. Look at this, guys. So, you see how we have these connectors, right? I want to show you guys something. A neat trick here. Wait, hold on. 1% hydrogen? Oh, God. Better lock quick. Ready? I'm going to press P and then take my hands off. 3, 2, 1. That is auto-docking right there, fam. Very nice indeed. So it can be a little bit more... I had it quite aligned there, but you can have it, like, off... This, like, as long as it's, like, blue, lit up, it'll, like, automatically lock on. It's pretty cool. I hope I can get some more hydrogen here. Or I've got to find some, because I really should have got a little bit more, I think, before I came off. Yeah, I'm out of hydrogen. Okay. So, here we are at Valian Station. The powerful music's playing. We see the beautiful planet in the background. Look at that view. Unknown signal, 3.2 kilometers. Asteroid over there. That's quite a backdrop, isn't it, for the station? Okay, so we're going to head now towards the contract terminal.
As expected, the station is fully automated, but there is some kind of gateway network to travel through the whole system.
Come and get me then. We can do the contracts together.
We still don't have the materials to repair the ship. I don't even know exactly where you are, and someone needs to monitor the colonists.
And you've decided I'm the one to stay behind?
It's the logical choice, Ivan. I'll be back soon.
Are you serious? You'll leave me stranded while you go adventuring across the Almagest. Brother of the Millennium, right there.
It's the only way. Conserve power and rest. I'll come back for you. I promise.
So, we've got to get to Ivan. He is not happy, that's for sure. So we've arrived here, and we're going to find the contracts terminal. So, a place to call home. Someone started making an outpost on a nearby asteroid. If you finish constructing a few essential blocks, it's yours. So this will give us, in this case, 15% sector progress and renewable energy tier 2 by doing this contract here. So we're going to accept this contract, and we're going to drop out of this. I am legit worried about the fuel, though. Oh, man. I was having way too much fun. Okay, let's see. Anything else? Oh, there's a downstairs here. Okay, got a little seating area. When you're ready, yeah, that's it, yeah. Oh, this is like a deck just at the bottom. It's just pretty nice. Look, NPCs, guys, it's coming. It's being talked about many times. That is going to be, you know, another mind-blowing moment to have those. Right. So I've got to go 6 kilometers over here. What is the chances? This is my... I really should have... Oh, I'm filled up! There we go. Concern is over. That's good. Thank the Valian station. It got me covered. That's nice. Very nice. Free fuel. So I want to show you guys that auto docking one more time here. So if I come down, and you know it's sometimes hard to align it. Like, along as, like, look at that there. That's even a better example. If I jump out here, you see, and you're looking left, you're looking right, you're thinking, how the hell can I align? Well, if it's blue, guys, all I have to do is come in, and I'm going to press P. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Yeah, don't mind the camera. Oh, don't mind the camera freaking out for a second there. You get the idea. And I'm undocked. And again, this is something that's going to be... How far can I go? Oh, wow. Look. Okay, now it faded. It faded there. But if I move a little bit in... That's quite a... I can actually see the connector. Boom. So I hope that gives you guys a nice little idea about the auto docking feature. Yeah. And of course, I see some, thoughts about it. Like everything, guys, you'll be able to give solid feedback on the, oh my goodness, bit of drift there. Does that count? Look, in my defense, guys, this has a very powerful forward thrust. Look, what did I lose? I just lost... Ooh, I lose conveyors? Yeah, no, I just lost like one forward thrust and a bit of armor there. It wasn't too bad, actually. We'll let it slide. All right. Sounds good. Oh, beautiful. There we go. Very nice. So, we've landed on the platform. And we've arrived at a good old platform vibe setup. Let's have a look. We've got smaller batteries here. Power modules in them. Survival kit. So we've got to finish this up. Need iron and silicon. Right, so got that auto light. There we go. Silicon. I want to find one. Copper. Oh, copper. Wait a second. You'll notice the range is greater for the hand drills. That's probably enough. And then what was the other one? Say silicon, right? I want to find. Let's see. There should be some that's like more accessible, I think. Down here. Oh, there we go. On the outside, I think. It's dark in here. Oh, wow. Also not a bad place for a station, is it? Asteroid base. The planets, like, they look like, the detail that you can see from here. You know, like you can, if you turn voxels to like extreme in SE1, which is, I don't recommend doing other than screenshots and certain things. Like it kind of looks like this. That's one of the big upgrades in tech, is like seeing all the, you can see so much detail looking down here. We didn't even go, like we were up in here. We didn't go down to like this kind of deserty biome. Right.
Suit hydrogen low.
Ooh, that's a bad thing. Let's finish this up. Okay, repair the antenna to help you find your way back later on. Oh, it's at the end. Of course, this is unified grid, so there is no small and large. We have a tiny little antenna. Repair the ore detector to see the nearby ore deposits. That will probably boost up the range here as well. A bit more copper, okay. Saw some of that somewhere. I should stop doing that. The jetpack, if you don't use the boost, the jetpack is like... Yeah, you're good on the jetpack, honestly. That's a... Oh, how do I get out of this cave? Ooh, it's very dark. Oh, yeah. Wrong way? No. Let's go. Little ore detector. Wow. Return to the contract terminal to complete the contract. That's it, guys. That's the main things here in terms of the intro. Next steps, you've learned the basics. Now it's up to you. Hand in this contract, return to base, and start building, or take on more contracts to unlock new blocks, fast travel stations, and expand humanity's reach across the Almagest. There it is. So now you can bring up the colonization sector again, and you can see Kemik over here, and you see this line that's locked off. So this is going to be for your fast travel, which you have to unlock. But that's pretty neat, right? I'm here. And we'll see the and we need to go back first, I think. We haven't finished it yet because we need to wait. Because I think we need to finish the contract. Wait. Hold on a second. That's why. Take this back. Yeah, I'm sad the thruster flame isn't working slightly. It's very strange, actually. When we saw it earlier. Maybe it's because I changed my graphics settings like midway through the thing here, possibly. Oh, unknown signal. Oh, luckily we're in the safe zone, so there was no... That was terrible. The safe zone is my friend. There you go. So you guys don't have to worry so much. Yeah, you guys wanted a big crash, didn't you? I know you did. All right. I was just so excited. Yeah, I was. Do we count that? Well, nothing bad happened, so... It's not been my worst outing, I'll say that much. So we come back to the contract terminal at Valian Station. And we can complete it. Are you ready? Contract completed. Colonization progress achieved. 1%. All right. So discovered objects. We have Verdure. Relation station. The Verdure sector is 15% complete. And our total colonization is 1% completed. So we got a long way to go.